Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Aaron Judge, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Jameson Taillon will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now here it comes. Jonathan Davis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's Joe Panik. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Joe Panik becomes the first out of the inning. Next up is Bo Bichette, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Davis, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. 1-1. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. One and 0. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
For the Yankees.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the pitcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's set, and the pitch.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so as we get down to the tight games. At the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
His career line against Roark up until this point, he's 4 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. None out, runners at first and second. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. LeMahieu on second. Rizzo at first. 1 gone. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded by Panic. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Now to bat, Rendell Grichuk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. 3 balls and a strike to count to Rendell Grichuk. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next up, Marcus Simeon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal, a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
The batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 37 RBIs. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
0-2, here it comes. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Standing in now, Joaquin Diaz, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Davis, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Into the box now, Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Mcguire on third. Diaz over at second. Davis is over at first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
2 men on, 2 out. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Voit is there, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
His career line against Roark up until this point. He has an even 10 hits in 39 at-bats. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him. Gleyber Torres is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in will be Luke Voigt. First at-bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 2-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." And one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Judge has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Torres brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 15. Randall.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Ripped down the line. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Striding forward, Gary Sanchez, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. His career line against Roark up until this point, he's gone 2 for 8. The 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Davis will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number
Batting
one.
none.
Good contact to
The third
start out the
baseman,
inning. Thought he
number
might be on
29.
base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gio Urshela comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
He went down swinging to start the home first. The 1-0 home.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
A pause, and the 0-2. Hit to short. Bichette's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now in the box, Reese Mcguire. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
The 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
At the plate now, Jonathan Davis. 0-1 the count. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Behind 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays lead it 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
High in the air out to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, The first baseman.
And stepping in, Luke Voigt, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Stanton is on his way home. He'll score easily. And the deficit is down to only one now.
Now back, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, they got a nice little hitting streak.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Panik. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 11.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
Well, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Gallo is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The right fielder, number 15.
2 on, 2 out. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The set and the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony
Stepping
Rizzo.
in once again is Anthony Rizzo, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And that is 27 for him on the year. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The plate now, Aaron Judge. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run. So now to the plate, Marcus Simeon. He'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Marcus
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box, Reese Mcguire. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
1 ball, no strikes to count. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Now to the plate, here is Giancarlo Stanton. He doubled his last time up.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voit.
Next to dig in, Luke Voit. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And now the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Luke Voit has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Tyler Chatwood, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 34, Tyler Chapter. Now batting, catcher.
Standing in Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Clay Holmes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Jonathan Davis.
Number 3.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Joe Panik. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On the ground to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
The bat, number 11.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Panik stands at first with 1 out. Sharp ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
He's gone.
Now both runners are breaking. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw won't get him. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Jonathan Loaizaga comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? good at bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Rendell Grichuk is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A pause and the 0-2 fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 5-4. A.J. Cole will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Anik is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
1 down here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony.
Next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Blue Jays on top, 5-4. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Marcus Simeon trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, number 7.
So next to bat will be Reese Mcguire, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 1. Joaquin Diaz.
Stepping in next, Joaquin Diaz. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Now at the plate is Aaron Judge. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's 1 swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fouled away. The 0-2 home.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Sliced hard on the ground. Panic's got it. On to first. And a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now. First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Comes set and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, here is Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dias is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on. Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Zach Britton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jonathan Davis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Joe Panic, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Panic leads off first with 1 away. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off. The
2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 5-4. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Luke Voigt will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So next to hit is Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dias is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, number 29.
Now into the box, Gio Urshela. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards
now
for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the 9th, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Tyler Wade will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Wade.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Fouled off. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Last chance for the Yankees. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. And now maybe a mind game or 2 going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Struck struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Chatwood gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kirby Yates hammers down the save, his 30th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 10